Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, whatever time you're catching. This is Kimise, and I am getting ready to start a brand new adventure in Minecraft. I am super excited. This is 1.13. This is the first time I've ever played it. In fact, I'm so excited about running a 1.13 server. I am starting this Let's Play, and I'm going to focus all on playing in 1.13 and beyond, and inviting as many people who want to join my server as possible. And I'm going to keep recording, and we're going to make a big adventure of it, and we're going to see what type of community we can build over the next coming months or longer. And I'm super excited about this. So I've spent some time. I went ahead and created a brand new server, and I've gone ahead and set it up, and I've got the 1.13 loaded up, and I have a brand new seed that I have not messed with it. So this is a new seed that I have not explored, and I cannot wait to get started. So I cannot wait to get more of you guys interested. So if you're watching this video and you're interested and you are a builder of some sort, you can go ahead and leave a comment for me. You know, give me a link or give me some pictures. My Twitter will be there of the type of stuff you build and how you think you would be a great member of this community, and maybe I'll be able to let you on. Right now, I do have it capped at 12, but I can easily increase the server limit as the community expands. So I'm super excited about this. Okay, so without anything else, let's see what renders. Can't wait to see exactly what type of world we get in, what our starting place is, and here we go. Oh boy, good, and it's morning. Okay, I was afraid. The server's been running for a little while now, and yeah, and I knew that there was a chance that it might come up, and I did not check the time. And of course, the first thing I get to see is a witch, and I get to see a zombie chasing me. That's exciting. Okay, so right here is about where I spawned. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can't get rid of the zombie. Whoa! Well, at least the sun's doing its job. There we go, one down. Okay. And there we go. Alrighty, what a way to start the game. Hey, bones! Nice. Okay, too bad I didn't leave a bow for me. Okay, so this looks pretty interesting. Oh goodness, lots of good things already in store. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and grab some dirt right away, and I just want to mark our beginning spot, our spawn point, because I know that this is probably going to be the center of a lot of what where I'm going to be going. Now, when I start off a new Minecraft world, there's always a few things that catch my attention first right away. Now, notice, I don't know, there might be some water off, so I'm going to have to do some exploring. But even before I do some exploring, I always like to go ahead and at least get me some basic tools going. So this is about where we start off. So I'm going to go ahead and pillar up, and I'm going to go ahead and do a poor man's binoculars and try to get a view of what's going out there. In fact, let's go ahead and let's just make it as easy as possible, and let's just go ahead and go way out and see how much we can see. Okay, so give it a chance to render up. Okay. Okay, so kind of interesting. We've got a forest right there. Looks like we've got some plains here, and it's great to see sheep, so I can go ahead and get a bed made right away. Savanna biome right there. We have the desert encroaching right in there. Love the fact that there's a witch waiting for me right there. Well, not so much the witch. Okay, so it looks like we have a place to explore. Now, I'm not sure how far away an ocean biome is going to be, because I definitely want to build in an ocean this year. But at the same time, you have to have a good place to start off, so that you don't have, so you don't die. You gotta have a good place to begin the adventure, and this is where we are setting the spawn. So this is going to be great. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and just have this dirt sit here, and it's going to just go ahead and mark where the beginning is. Okay, so I'm not a dirt hound person. Don't worry about that. So I'll just make something silly that I can see from a good distance off. Okay, so first off, let's go get some tree action here. Since the witch is back there, I'm going to go this way. Don't really feel like I'm in the position to be a witch hunter yet. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. And I know I gotta get some wood right away because I need to have a bed. Because if I cannot get the server to sleep at night, then I am not going to survive very much. I think the last time I stayed up a whole night and I did a little bit of exploring, I think I died 4 times in a row before the sun came up. And you know, nobody wants to die 4 times in a row on their first night of the server. I couldn't find any sheep. There weren't any sheep anywhere near spawn. And so I had to run around, and it was crazy. You know, I had zombies coming after me. I had creepers. I was blown up twice. The zombie then caught me and drowned me. And that was, yeah, that's just the way it is. Okay, so here's where we are. I like to have some goals when I start off each episode. And so what I want to do by the time I sign out with you guys today is I want to have a few things built up. First thing I want to go ahead and done is I want to go ahead and get my mine started. And again, you know, I'm very resource oriented. For me to build something, for me to be able to strike out and survive, I've got to have some of the necessities. One of the necessities is obviously some resources. Another necessity is some of the very basics, such as armor. Huge thing. I don't know about you guys, but being a Minecraft pro, I know that if I'm going to survive very long anywhere, I've got to get armor and a bed, because I got to be able to sleep during night, because if I can't sleep at night, then mobs will spawn a whole bunch out here, and then that's a big deal. Awesome. Needed an apple. Let's go ahead and get that down so I can go ahead and regenerate some of my health from the zombie attack earlier. Okay, awesome. There we go. Now, I'll be honest with you. You know, I'm a fair builder. You know, when I go to build things, I try to think of colors and textures. I try to think of depth. When you're working in a block world like this, it's really easy to build lots of flat things. And it's really easy just to get a pattern and just stick with that pattern. But you know what? That doesn't always hold a lot of interest, you know, to the build. It doesn't always make something really, really fun to look at. So when I build things, I try to strike a balance there. I try to strike a balance to where I am where I can go ahead and see that. So when I build, I always try to get a little bit of texture variation. I always try to get some depth variation, and I always try to make something that's interesting. Okay, I mean, definitely don't want to make anything that's, here we go. There we go, that's what I was looking for. Now let's go ahead and build up a crafting bench, first crafting bench of the season, and we're just going to go ahead and lay that here. Okay, and let's go ahead and grab some sticks, because gotta have some sticks. And let's at least, shouldn't have done that. I should have at least knocked out some of those first. Okay, so first basic tool, there we go. There's my wooden pickaxe, so I can go ahead and start mining and digging up some stone, so I can get that going. Once I get some stone, I can get some tools that are not really horrible. Well, they'll work. They're reasonable. And start digging up. So, hopefully the next time you see me, I will have my mine started. So, that's it for right now, and we'll be updating you very soon. Very, very soon. Now, let's go ahead and lay out my bed. Bam. Nice. Okay, good. Now, let's go ahead and get at least a small chest up here, because I love to have someplace to keep stuff. I don't need to carry 7. Okay, hey, this is Kimise. I just jumped back in, and I wanted to let you know that we are now at mine level. Now, if you hit your F3, you can see right up there in the upper left-hand corner that I am at Y level 10. Now, that's my favorite. Now, some people, they don't like going down to 10 because, you know, when you're in 10, you're definitely going to run into magma pools and everything. I like 10 because I think it gives me a really good resource view of different things I'm going to mine, especially diamonds. That's a pretty big deal. And so I just wanted to show you what I usually do when I set my mine is I'll go ahead and do a 7x7, just square dig down. Okay, that gives me stairs so I can go all the way up. So I just could do 7x7 in a square. So that leaves me a 5x5 in the middle. And so the reason why I do it odd is that way I have a center shaft that I can build straight down. So once I've cleared this all out, I've made sure it's safe, I can build a shaft straight down and put a thing of water, and then I have a drop down section so that I don't have any worries at all about where I'm going to go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take some time, I'm going to clean this up, and I'm going to get my strip mine ready, and then I'm going to come back to you and show you how I like to design my strip mines. And it's what works for me and helps me get the stuff that I need. Hey, this is Kimise back again, just letting you know where we're at. And as I was getting ready to hollow out my thing, I know it's not much time, but you know, there you go. There's a perfect example. That's why a lot of people don't like to come all the way down here. So it looks like I've dug myself into a mine shaft, and I've already found some diamonds and some gold. So diamonds and gold, no, diamonds and some iron. So I've got to work this a little bit, because I want to make sure I can take advantage of those diamonds without losing them. Ooh, nice. And since this is a okay, that's not good. Let's go get some food. This is Kimise coming back. I'm in a precarious position. There was a skeleton down at the bottom of the mine, and as I came up to go ahead and get some food so I could heal up, there is a skeleton outside. That sounds like the skeleton's dying. Yes, it's light. Daytime. Good timing. Bye-bye, Mr. Skeleton. Did you leave anything good? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get some steak. And let's go ahead and get my food going on. Okay, so there we go. I just gave you a great reason of why you don't want to do string. If I get enough string. Hello, Mr. Spider. now I need to get to work. So let's hop down to the mine and go down all those stairs. I can just do this. So, no, because I jumped in water. Okay, great. So guys, good news here is I've gone ahead and gotten my initial strip mine all cleared out. This is it right here. Here is the dead center of that 7x7 winding staircase that I went down. Notice I put a thing of water down there, and look, straight up is my way in. So now I don't have to like take all that time climbing down the stairs to get in here. Now, one of the really neat mechanics that is included in 1.3 is going to be the water bubble. So as soon as I can get a hold of some soul sand, which means I gotta make a trip to the nether here pretty quick, right next to this hole, or actually I might do them right next to both of them, I haven't figured it out yet, but right next to this hole, or right next to both of them, is I'm going to have my water elevator, which will shoot me straight up out of the hole so I don't have to use these annoying stairs anymore. So that is the design that's coming up. Let's go ahead and take a little bit before I get there. Now, my theory, the way I like to build my strip mines is first I like to go ahead and get my way down. I like to go ahead and get my area so I can get in and out fairly quickly. This strip mine was pretty unique because I dove straight into a cavern at the bottom, and I was able to go up that cavern, and that cavern knocked me out with about almost 40 iron, so I was able to get all my armor. I was able to go ahead and get some iron tools, so now things can go a lot quicker. Now, since I'm still on the resource game, what I'm probably going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and start strip mining a few strips that way and that way. That's usually how my strip mines start. And you can go ahead and text, you can put in the comments, oh, that's inefficient, or there's better ways to do that, but this is just the way I do it. Also, this really looks awful, so here in a little bit I'm going to head upstairs. I'm going to go ahead and get my trusty axe out. We're going to get some wood, get some clippers, get some leaves, and we're going to come down here. We're going to make this look like it's someplace pleasant to go to, because right now it's just the big, cold heart of rock at the moment. So just want to let you know where we're at and where we're going. I'll pop back in when I've got some resources down, and then we'll talk about how we're going to go ahead and make this look a whole lot better than it does.